Good morning, and welcome to Sports In A Jiffy on the Morning Impact Show. Coming to you from the studios of Impact Radio 102.1 FM. And I bid you a happy new month. Welcome to September. This is the last edition for the week and the first for the new month. Don't forget I can keep track of this update and more by following us on our social media handles at impact1021 FM on X and on Instagram. And you can watch us live on YouTube, impact102.1 FM. Ayode Jajibo is my name, and I'll be scooping bits from the world of sport in the next 10 minutes or thereabout. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. And yes, the UCL draw is done and dusted. Manchester United will be facing Bayern Munich. Paris Saint-Germain will be meeting Newcastle and AC Milan, and a couple of other tough groups in my opinion. And yes, the transfer deadline day today. Can we see Salah eventually leave Liverpool? We'll get to know that in the next 12 hours. And starting from the home front this morning, Minister for Sport John Owen Eno yesterday in Lagos said that his administration has endorsed the concession of the National Stadium in Surulere and other stadiums nationwide to provide individuals who will help revamp and maintain them. Eno was on his first official inspection of the facilities at the National Stadium Surulere said the deplorable state of the stadium moved him to tears, adding that the only way to rescue the facilities is through a government-private sector partnership. Eno also emphasized the need to work closely with special athletes who have won many laurels for the country at international engagements. The minister also said that he intends to grow sport at the grassroots by introducing youth competitions in different sports with emphasis on areas like Ajegunle and other densely populated communities that have abundant talent. Here from now, talking athletics this morning. World Championship silver medalist Eze Brume has landed in China in search for Diamond League points. Brume, a three-time World Athletics Championship indoor and outdoor medalist, is seeking to become the second Nigerian to compete in this final of the Diamond League. She was confirmed for Xiamen China meeting this Saturday, September 2, 2023. Brume's coach Kayode Yaya was part of Team Nigeria's squad to the 19th World Athletics Championship in Budapest, said that the long jumper has arrived in China. Don't forget that Brume narrowly missed the podium finish by placing fourth in the long jump in Budapest and is in for the 12th leg of the Diamond League to earn the point that would enable her to join compatriot Tobiloba Amusan in Eugene, Oregon in the fortnight. Meanwhile, fact have also emerged on why 100-meter hurdles world record holder Tobiloba Amusan's name was removed from the list of top athletes confirmed for yesterday's with Class A Diamond League meeting in Switzerland. Amusan's name was originally on the list before it was removed by the organizers, and it was discovered that Amusan had placed a call to the organizers to remove her name from the list as she will be looking to prepare for the Oregon Maze. The Diamond League final will hold at the Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon, US this month. Amusan will be seeking to become the second woman after Dawn Nelson Appa to win the high hurdles 3 consecutive times. So there's a reason for everything though. Here from that, let's talk cricket this morning. Recent development in Nigeria's cricket and the high growth of the game has compelled the International Cricket Council (ICC) to accord the country a high priority rating. ICC General Manager Development William Greenwright said yesterday, and speaking in Lagos during the second leg of the Cricket World Cup tour of Nigeria, Greenwright said Nigeria is a priority member for us, a fast-growing country, and we want to learn from the Cricket Federation. Pointing out that Nigerians' increasing recruitment of school-age kids into the game, upward progression of both male and female national teams, facility development and international award has it racked up lately. The World Cup trophy, which was making the second tour of Nigeria in 4 years, was in Abuja on Tuesday, where it was received by the Minister for Sport Development, John Eno. And the trophy has battered Nigeria yesterday for South Africa, the third African country is meant to visit after Uganda and Nigeria. Here from now, let's talk basketball this morning. And yes, all the 5 African teams picked up 1 win out of 3 at the FIBA World Cup in Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia, but none were able to clinch a second round victory that would have seen them progress to the second round. And still, there were plenty of signs that the future is bright for the continent, which has boosted by the launch of the NBA-backed Basketball African League, and places at the Paris 2024 Olympics are still to play for. The 5 African teams, Angola, South Sudan, Cape Verde, Egypt, and Ivory Coast, managed a collective 5 group stage victories compared to 3 at the African teams had pulled off in the 2019 World Cup. At the last World Cup, Nigeria were the highest ranked African team with a superb performance in the classification game, seeing them finish 17th and edge out equally impressive Tunisia to qualify for the Olympics on point difference. And with an automatic place at the Paris 2024 still to play for, there's still plenty on the line for Africa's 5 best teams against similarly ranked opponents. Expect some players' talents to stand out more than they did against the world big guns. Angola and South Sudan will face off in Group M together with Philippines and China. Egypt, meanwhile, will be in Group N with New Zealand, Jordan and Mexico side who they recently resoundingly beat. Away from that, let's talk tennis this morning. And yes, the US Open is up now. And then we are going past the third round. Jessica Pegula crushed Patricia Maria Tig 6-3, 6-1 at the US Open on Thursday night in New York to set up a third round clash with Elina Svitolina. Pegula, third seeded, never trailed in the contest where she won 80% of her first serve points and broke Tig's serve 6 times. And next up for the Buffalo native is Ukrainian Svitolina, who came from behind to beat Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova of Russia earlier on Thursday. And earlier in the day, Russian Daria Kasatkina battled to defeat American Sofia Kenin 2-6, 6-4, 6-4 to reach the third round as well. The 13th looked to be heading out of the tournament after Kenin cruised through the first set and took a 3-1 lead in the second, but she settled in from there, breaking Kenin for 3-3 and again leveled the contest at set apiece. From that, let's talk the ATP now. Carlos Alcaraz have moved into the US Open third round on Thursday with an entertaining 6-3, 6-1, 7-6 win over Lloyd Harris in a match that also revealed lack of sharpness. The Spaniard will need to rectify if he successfully defend this crown. Even while not at his best, Alcaraz could rely on raw talent and vast repertoire of shots to see off 177 ranked South African, but the 20-year-old will need to improve, with rival Novak Djokovic on the pro for a 24th Grand Slam title and seeking revenge for his Wimbledon loss to Alcaraz. Elsewhere, Yannick Sinner also advanced to the third round with a 6-4, 6-2, 6-4 victory over fellow Italian Lorenzo Sonego. And also Jack Draper upset an apparently ailing Hubert Uka 6-2, 6-4, 7-5, extending his return to the tour after being out more than 2 months with a shoulder injury. Alexander Zverev, the number 12 seed, down fellow German Daniel Altmiller 7-6, 3-6, 6-4, 6-3 on his return to the outer court 17. Zverev was among the several players who noticed the scent of marijuana on the court in the first round, describing it as smelling like Snoop Dogg's living room. Yes, away from that, Andy Murray was knocked out of the US Open in the team defeat to Grigor Dimitrov last night, while compatriot Cameron Norrie, Katy Butler and Jack Draper reached the third round at Flushing Meadows as host of British players took to the court throughout the day. Murray struggled to match Dimitrov's physicality as the 30-year-old was beaten 6-3, 6-4, 6-1 by his Bulgarian counterpart in the second round. Away from tennis now, let's talk football. Here, Manchester United have been drawn against Bayern Munich in season's Champions League group stage, while Paris Saint-Germain will be forced to navigate what looks to be the toughest group in the competition. United returned to Champions League after missing out last season and were drawn in Group A alongside Bayern Munich, FC Copenhagen and Galatasaray. United and Bayern are familiar foes in the Champions League, most notably competing in the 1999 final when Sir Alex Ferguson United famously completed the treble. The fixture will also mark Harry Kane's return to England after he left Tottenham to join Bayern Munich early this month. A rundown of the group stages in full. Group A, we have Bayern Munich, Manchester United, FC Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Group B, we have Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV Eindhoven and RC Lens. Group C, we have Napoli, Real Madrid, FC Braga and Union Berlin. And in Group D, we have Benfica, Inter Milan, FC Salzburg and Real Sociedad. In Group E, we have Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, Lazio and Celtic. While in Group F, we have Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan and Newcastle United. In Group G, Manchester City, RB Leipzig, Red Star Belgrade and Young Boys. While in Group H, we have Barcelona, FC Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk and Royal Antwerp. A quick stop at the transfer bids this morning. Yes, the transfer window will be closing later tonight, just about 12 hours to this time. And yes, Chelsea have had a 20 million euros bid for Corinthians youngster Gabriel Moscardo rejected by Sao Paulo-based club. The Premier League side are willing to reach an agreement for the 17-year-old midfielder, now ahead of him being able to complete a move to London in 2024 when he turns 18. And Crystal Palace have signed Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Anderson. Both Premier League clubs announced yesterday with the England international signing a 5-year contract. The transfer fee has been disclosed, but the media reported that Palace would pay United £20 million, including add-ons. Also, Manchester United are set to sign Sergio Reguilon on a season-long loan from Tottenham Hotspur. The 20-year-old has been given permission to travel for a medical after the two clubs agreed terms following United's decision to switch their attention from Chelsea's Marc Cucurella. And yes, Liverpool have reached an agreement with Bayern Munich to sign midfielder Arjen Gravenberch. The two clubs agreed a fee of €40 million, with Gravenberch set to undergo a medical in Liverpool late last night. The 21-year spent just a single season at Bayern Munich after signing from Ajax Amsterdam last summer on a 5-year deal. And also, Al Ittihad will test Liverpool's resolve to keep forward Mohamed Salah, with the Saudi club willing to make an approach worth £150 million. And don't forget that the Saudi Pro League transfer window will be closing on September 20, so they've still got about 19 more days to test Liverpool's resolve. Athletic Madrid winger Yannick Carrasco is set to move to the Saudi side at Shabab for €50 million and will travel for a medical today, while Al Ittihad are still eyeing defender Sergio Ramos in an attempt to secure a deal with the ex-Real Madrid and PSG defender. Sports in a Jiffy it is. I'll be doing it in a Jiffy. So we'll be calling it a wrap on the package for today and for this week. Join us on the Sports Hub show tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, 1 hour of views, reviews, and interviews. Stay with us as the Morning Pass show still continues. Ayode Jajboye is my name, and I'll be living in the hands of Oluwatomi Oborode and Afion Geyene. Welcome to September, guys. Let's strive to be better this September.
Let's discuss big stories from the dailies that caught your attention during the week on The Big Five. Every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. on High Impact 102.1 FM. To share your views, call 0700-1021-1021 on WhatsApp 0907-224-5018. Let's hear your thoughts on The Big Five.
Everywhere you turn, you've heard about a summer block party, a summer fashion week show, summer camp, summer this, summer that. The worst part, you can't even make out time to be a part of that